that can catch multiple heroes to start the fight. So MVP.Phoenix are not going to try and risk it going for Roshan, perhaps going for the smarter play
Solo goes
and
for the
focusing
solo
on
smoke.
that bottom lane. Ready, the Invis hero solo jumping forward. He's got the BKB. He needs this one. Goes for the black hole, only catching March. And now Fetty is left to be able to get a potential relocate, but he needs to use it soon. The bet goes off, and they do manage to keep their BKB alive. March is going through hero after hero. Solo's just hoping to be able to get something. He does hit one before he goes down. At the same time, the bristle in the back now cleaned up by Pasha, who's going to jump forward for another one. The buyback for the Queen of Pain seems to be working out, but a nice relocate save out from Febby. He held on to that one for a while, chose not to try and use it for the bristleback. Seemed to be the right play in the end, saves the Razor instead.
But at the same time, what a fight by Vega. Able to instantly blow up the Lina before she's able to cast a single spell.
Don't tell me, Febby. Is he gonna get out of here? Oh no! The Glimmer Cape walk away and TP out Vega Squadron. We're stumped on that one. Once again, are choosing not to go for the Roshan, but instead focusing on that second lane of Rax. They know that there's no black hole available for another 40 seconds. Vega Squadron, they were kind of smoked up looking for that initiation. They're just hoping to be able to spam MVP.Phoenix back, but a second lane of Rax is not what they can afford to give up, and that's why they make the jump. KP already dropping low enough from that Sonic Wave. March is also quite low, but Febby on the front lines with the Glimmer Cape seems to be doing quite all right. Vega Squadron are now going to return for some damage, manage to get QO, and the melee rack stays alive. This is incredibly important, as now they're going to be able to find multiple heroes. Febby goes down. March is completely caught out. He just turns around, goes straight for solo, but he can't possibly get it. That's just going to be a kite around. He goes down as well. MVP.Phoenix are rapidly losing control of this game as they attempt once again to suicide for that bottom lane. Another attempt here as we are going to go for March. Febby is going to make the relocate play over. Oh, now actually getting caught out by the black hole. He's not going to be making out of here alive. Febby's going to go down March. He's getting a lot of quill spray damage on the solo, but it's just not going to be enough. QO actually finishes off solo. Meanwhile, the jump forward, Echo Slam onto just one. Mag will go down. Oh, that slide of fist, though. So much damage from the slide of fist. Managing to bring so many heroes low, but they do have the Sonic Wave. Now the Light Striker Ray misses out. Pasha managed to get away from that one. And MVP.Phoenix on the verge of being able to win a fight. Spend some quality farming time. March is almost finished off his Abyssal. He's got 3,500 TP in. He could be in some serious troubles. Now Pasha joins in. The big damage dealer is here. March now pops his BKB. Mag is also here on the side in order to stop Febby from being able to get a good relocate, but it's still up, and he's going to make the play now. Mag comes in. Febby, no! The battery assault stopped him, and that means they will both end up falling. Vega Squadron now on the march straight through the middle lane to try and end this game 2.
Just sit in the middle of the lane. He's like, I'm too tanky, but this time with 4 heroes available and the amount of damage that Pasha's putting out with 2 Daedaluses, a Scotty, and a Battle Fury, you're just not going to be able to live through that. And finally on the offense for once, this is the first time they're going to start hitting down these tier 3 towers in quite some time.
Buyback already used by March in order to try and defend this tier 3 tower. Solo does not have the black hole, so perhaps MVP.Phoenix do have the power to push him back, but Pasha just seems to be a beast in the front lines. He's got that Aegis and is willing to allow himself to die in order to get these buildings.
March goes down here.
March, he can't afford to go down. He's trying to get back to the fountain. Meanwhile, Pasha gets a clutch shallow grave out from the Dazzle. The Aegis is not going down just yet. Sam with the Slayer is going to go down instead. Finally, there goes our Aegis. Big Echo Slam being laid down by no one but a hook shot to stop the chain stun. Mag might just give up his life for that one. No, he actually forced stats away. Now Pasha, he's in the middle of the enemy base. He's got no remedy. He can't because he goes down and get bashed. He ends up going down as well. MVP.Phoenix draw this game out a bit long.
Oh, and they go for the relocate in this mid too, and they're putting so much pressure. They immediately force the buyback. But if March goes down,
he's going to be locked up in the hook shot. They need to be able to get the relocate out, but it's not there in time. March is down for 100 seconds.
They're like, we have to go for this. There's not a better option that we're going to get. March is down for another 30 seconds. They do have Glyph available to them, and just taking a look at the buybacks, I mean, MVP.Phoenix.
Yeah, they're just hoping. I think they're going to have to give up this mid lane. Raxol is actually going to come in. He really wants to ignore to win this fight right here, right now. He's going to go for the Razor and the Wisp. They get a bolt. There's going to be some buybacks, but QO's down as well. Both the Razor and the Lina are being forced into a buyback. The Bristleback up in just 5 seconds. The melee Rax is going to go down soon, but oh, the Sleight of Fist coming out. Does a bit of chip damage to both QO and Kaipi, but no, they actually can't get the melee Rax, and now they're going to be caught here. QO is going to be able to get the stun up on Mag. He has no force stat play. There's only the Shallow Grave hook shot to the side. TP out. Does he actually get away from this one? No, the Eel Scepter is there in time. QO stops him dead in his tracks, and they get the kill in the end. 2 down on the side of Vega Squadron, and the Wisp is coming up in 25
because they can't lose anybody else.
That tier 3 tower is already so low. First bit of damage out for the Sonic Wave, and Sleight of Fist is there, but the tier 3 tower will be going down, and March still looks plenty healthy. Now they're chains, they're just trying to stall this damage up as much as possible. March is down to about half HP. QO comes in, tries to go for Stay Slayer. Now the Echo Slave on oh my god, Pasha's knocked down! Still great to save! Pasha might just be able to get out, surrendered away! KP desperately needs that kill, but he can't get another remnant jump out, and he is fine, but March doesn't care. He goes straight for that last tier 4 tower. MVP.Phoenix, they're fighting for their lives here in the TI Wildcard series. Pasha comes back, ready to go, ready to rumble. Sleight of Fist gets laid out on 2. Solo's coming forward, locks down KP. He is down, and he does not have a buyback. He's down for 2 minutes. The throne is completely exposed. The melee racks is open too, but MVP.Phoenix are going to be forced into yet another retreat.
And they have to get out of here right now. They can't afford to lose any more casualties.
The bottom lane's pushing out. If those creeps get over the threshold, that backdoor to protection is gone, and that relocate play, it could be an all-in for MVP.Phoenix available. That's why Vega's going to try to back out, but it's too late. They've already locked down Solo. He's going to be taken out. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, March desperately trying to go for that melee rack. Creeps. He really wants it, but Pasha is taking care of the rest of the enemy team inside the Radiant base. He goes for QO. Yule Scepter being locking him down. The melee rack stays alive inside the entire base, and Vega Squadron, if they can get away from Pasha, this will be a win. But Pasha being locked down by the Basher. March is now locked up, and Pasha will be able to get out. They keep their melee racks alive, but they're still stuck in a situation where they can't push in.
Yeah, March being able to solo hold them back from being able to win, and his buyback's about to cool down at the same time, and now Vega's in such a precarious situation because if they lose that mega creep or that last melee racks, it's going to be really difficult for them to come back from this disadvantage. But Vega's going to go for their own racks right now, but I don't even think MVP are too concerned about this because what matters to them more is the fact that they're going to have buyback soon and the fact that their throne is untouched.
Yeah, the Earthshaker is a big critical March. He's got to be careful here. They can't afford to let him go down. Febby with the save. He's going to be there with the heals. Now no one actually gets bashed up with the BKB active, but he does manage to get the blink away. It looks like Sam Slayer is going to be completely forfeit here. Pasha turns around, gets another good chains in order to protect his ally.
I actually think MVP just
go for this. There goes the relocate in. They're going to try and go for that melee racks. There goes the hookshot. They're trying to lock down March desperately. He's at half HP, but he pops the BKB, going straight for the melee racks. 1, 2, 3 more hits. Oh, the miss! He's be able to get it just before he dies. He picks up Megas, and he's got a buyback to be able to defend. Vega Squadron are now left with the prospect of either defending against Mega Creeps or going for the all-in.
They're pinging right now onto the throne. They're saying we have to go for this right now. There's not a whole lot of opportunities. Once those creep waves build up, it's going to be so difficult for them to hold because the only one that can reliably clear things is the Ember Spirit. This is the all-in of all-in plays because if he loses this, doesn't have a buyback whatsoever, he actually had the money for it, and he opts to go for the Divine instead.
But even if they can win a fight, look at the top lane. It's a gigantic creep wave, and their throne is completely exposed. Again, there could be a potential relocate play in just 20 seconds, even if it isn't the Bristleback, perhaps just a Razor. He's able to take it down, but Vega Squadron, desperate for being able to get this clean 2-0 up against MVP.Phoenix, who are fighting for their lives here in this TI tournament. Vega Squadron start going for their tier 4 towers. MVP.Phoenix just trying to slow him down as much as possible. There goes the buyback out from March. Hook shot in. Now Mag, he perhaps is a bit too deep, managed to get off the Laguna Blade, but Mag is still alive. March, meanwhile, trying to go for Pasha, locked out by the Echo Slam. Pasha dropping low. It's gonna be no, he doesn't. He doesn't drop. He gets the remnant out with the racks. The throne is exposed. They went for the relocate play. Pasha trying to make the defense here.
There's too many creeps
going for the creeps, but no, the throne is dying. 700 HP. That's all that's left. QO desperate to be able to get this one. 200 HP. It's over. MVP.Phoenix. They get game number 2, and they push it. They push it to a game 3. The only way you would see this series going is to a game number 3 between these two teams.
I don't even care who wins right now. After that game, MVP.Phoenix, time and time again, they get rebuffed, eventually just outmaneuvering Vega, who puts up a brilliant fight throughout the entire game. Defense after defense. They pushed it to the wire with that Divine Rapier. Pasha didn't even lose that Divine, and they lost the game. It goes 21-3, and they still aren't able to pull it out.
We single-handedly go from one of the most one-sided games of the whole entire wildcard series to probably the closest game.